in our main event, cruiserweight knockout artists collide. It's Darnell, the Dingling Man Wilson, against Emmanuel Nwodo. And live in the studio, ESPN welcomes the fighter who held the light heavyweight title from 1968 to 1974. One of the greatest in his division in boxing history, Hall of Famer Bob Foster. Friday Night Fights, now. Friday Night Fights presented by Just for Men. Good evening, everybody. We're at the St. George Theater in Staten Island, New York. Home game for Teddy Atlas. Our main event, the hard-hitting Darnell Wilson, world-class cruiserweight, against Emmanuel Nwodo. And welcome to Friday Night Fights, everybody. Brian Kenny here. And once again, it is our privilege to bring to you, and we try to do this throughout the boxing season, we bring you the all-time greats. And with us this evening, all throughout the evening, one of the very top light heavyweights in the history of boxing, Bob Foster. Champ, welcome to Friday Night Fights.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
It's great to have you here. We're going to, for the benefit of the younger fans out there, all the boxing fans, of course, know who you are, what you've done, but you're going to get a little refresher course here, especially visually. First of all, just to let the younger fans know, Bob, the light heavyweight champ from the late 60s to the mid 70s, thoroughly dominant at 175. You could make the case he never lost at light heavyweight, a disputed points loss in the middle, and then won at the end of his career. Also fought Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali, among others, at heavyweight. The peak, Bob, I would say, I think most fans would say, came in 1968. The title shot against Dick Tiger at Madison Square Garden. Is this what stands out in your memory from your career?
Yeah, I'll always remember that fight. That was the greatest fight of my life there.
Now, Tiger, at 5'8", you thought you had the advantage going in against this man. He was very strong, but you thought you had the edge on him.
Well, you know, Tiger should have stayed as a middleweight, you know. He was just too small for me.
A lot of guys are too small for you at 170. In fact, every human was too small for you at 175 pounds. And take a look, go back to 1968, the cover of Ring magazine. I'm the best fighter in the world, says Bob Foster. How about
I thought
that?
I was at that time.
You know, what do you take with you, Bob? I mean, we were talking as we were sitting having dinner, and you'd love to do it again, wouldn't you? What do you remember best?
I wish I could do it. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it was just a good feeling, you know, to know that you're in tip-top shape and you can fight anybody in the world, you know. And I wish I could do it again.
You could do it. We're going to relive it tonight. We're going to have Bob's all-time best fights picked by Bob Foster himself. Some all-time devastating knockouts as well. We're going to enjoy it here tonight, Bob. Also coming up here on Friday Night Fights, Ricky Hatton drills Jose Luis Castillo. What does that mean now for Pretty Boy Floyd? Also, we'll talk with Evander Holyfield as the real deal readies for yet another fight this weekend as he takes on Big Lou Savarese. But right now, let's go down to Staten Island. We have an exciting night of pro boxing for you here on Friday Night Fights. Here is Joe Tessitore on Staten Island.
We have crossed the Verrazano Narrows Bridge to come to Teddy Atlas'